guys, Sismo 1888. Another update on this thing that I've mentioned that I found a buyer for my things. I wasn't really happy with this relationship. I'm not glad, guys, but I'm not sad either, though. I'm actually very excited. Being a foreigner in America, it's very difficult. Difficult in many ways that people don't understand. I felt alone for many years of my life. I had a lot of ups and downs, but I always knew that I don't belong here. I don't belong here. It's not that I don't like it. It's not that I don't love America. I love this country, man. It made me who I am. And for that, I will always be grateful. I feel American. I think like an American. But I also think like a Mexican. And I love my country. And I'm split. My heart is split into two. Will always be like that forever. One side American, one side Mexican, no matter where I go. Because that's who I am. And it's painful to see that my days are numbered here. Because I've always wanted to. About 8 years ago, I was sitting reading, and I knew that I had to do something with my life. See, I never planned to get into a relationship or to get married or nothing. It just happened. I met her. We made plans. We clicked. We had a lot of things in common. We were very happy. And then people started getting involved. I'm not saying that I'm innocent. I've done some things. I said some things. They caused this. And for that, I take responsibility. However, when things go that direction, we need to know how to handle it. And unfortunately, on both ends, we're not handling very well. And there's a solution, but there's a lot of pride involved. Why am I doing this? F him and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And there's a lot of people getting involved now. There's a lot of minds now involved here, and every mind puts their 2 cents. My ex-roommate here, he forgets that he only is here because I made that possible. No one else did it but me. Not because this and that. Yes, he helped us tremendously. And I respected him very much. But I don't respect cowards. And I don't respect people they run away from their problems. I don't. Now you may think, oh, well, you're running away from your problems. No, this problem is solved. I'm going a different direction. And that's what it is. It's something that I've always wanted to do. Why? Because I went back home 20 years ago and I wanted to make peace with my father. But he didn't really want to. He was stuck. I mean, he's old, man. I mean, he's never going to change. And he denied everything. I said, look, if my father tells me he's sorry, that he's willing to change, and he's willing to kind of help me out and study, then I will change my mind and probably stay here. But I don't know. And that's the thing, guys, that I don't want to be here. And for many reasons, not only that I want to stay, that I don't want to stay, but it's the fact that my status here, it's very questionable. And I only say that because how things are going. I've been incarcerated before for things like that the things I went to jail for, it's just ridiculous. But even before that, I never wanted to stay here. I was forced, actually. It gave me the chance to escape my messed up childhood. My dad used to beat me for no reason. My father was the most charismatic and beautiful person when he was drunk. When he was drunk, he was the best father in the world. I loved my dad. And it was wrong for me to, I used to encourage, I used to look forward to Friday night. Man, he's gonna come home, we're gonna chat, he's gonna play the guitar, he's gonna be smashed, he's gonna pay attention to me. And I was like, wow, man, it's gonna be awesome. Now, I was recently on Facebook, like any other person out there, and I read something that really hit me, man. Something that kind of touched me, like, in the ways that it was like, it kind of caressed my soul, man. It's like, fuck, dude, that is, what the fuck? And it said like this: in order for someone to be loved, no, excuse me, let me rephrase that. In order for someone to love the right way, they need to be loved the right way. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it hit me. So, in essence, as a kid, they have to love you the right way. Otherwise, you're gonna grow up and not love people the right way. If that makes sense to you guys. It makes sense to me now. I've tried, but I never really. I'm not trying to, get sympathy or anything like that. But we have to understand, people have a past, and people are the way they are for many things. And this is what I'm doing. I'm facing my demons for once. I'm going back home. A lot of people tell me, no man, don't go, it's bad over there. Yes, it's bad. It's a jungle. This is why I am the way I am. People attack me, people want to harm me, I'm ready. I'm thinking like 20 possibilities or even more. People come in my house in here, whatever. I'm like, maybe they could be my enemies in the future. I think about it, how am I going to take you down? How do you move? Why you move that way? Why you speak that way? Why are you looking at me this way? I think about everything. How am I going to take you down? You're a big guy, you're a tall dude. All right, here's my possibilities. Here's my counter. I think about all that shit. And unfortunately, it was like that. I was never like that. Not to this extent, but when I went to jail, it's like that. You're in the courtyard, you got some dude looking at you some type of way. You're not going to back down, because that will make you look weak, man, and that will kind of have a more negative effect. And that's the thing, that jail fucked me up on that, man. I mean, I only did 36 months, but that changed me completely. And because of my childhood, how abusive my mother was, my father was, and all that stuff. So, yeah, I was never loved right, man. They never loved me the way I was supposed to be loved. So I had to prove myself always. I'm always on like, who's gonna try to fuck me, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, guys. It doesn't justify anything like that. It's just that deep inside, I don't know any better, honestly. So this relationship has taught me a lot, and this will be my last. I'd rather be alone, but I'm not all guilty. Things were said, things happen, and all that stuff. But that's just what it is, man. You know what I mean? And I have to go down there and face the music. My father, I recently found out that he's actually alive. He's 76 years old, man. And I have to ask him why. Now, if he lies and he starts to kind of slither his way around or away, I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm not going to take care of you. I'm the only son. The only one out of, let's see, He's got 6 kids that we know of. So, I'm the only one that is gonna go visit him. Not only that we need to squash this, but to find out. So in order to understand each other, and in order to know yourself better, and why you do the things you do, because people react. People do things for a reason, man. People carry themselves a certain way because a certain past. So understanding your past could, you'll have more knowledge and able to understand you now better. And it's weird that I use this, but it's true, guys. So this is what this video is about. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not trying to I'm trying to redeem myself or anything like that. I made peace with myself already. And I just want to clarify this, that I want absolutely nothing to do with you. You knew the solution all along. Instead, you involve other people. And as for you, fuckboy, be a man, bro. Fight your own battles. You understand? I'm not mad because I believe that you're sleeping with her. Who cares? I don't care, honestly. My problem with you is that you lie and you change what I've said to you. And you use that. And you, apparently I pissed you off. I made a video on that. Actually, a couple videos. You should have talked to me. That's why I have beef with you. Okay? Just clarify that. I don't have a problem with you, my ex-beloved. I don't. This is your place. You can come home anytime. I'm just waiting. So that's the video, guys. You guys take care of yourself. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. You're not obligated. But this is the truth. This is not a script. This is not a set. This is raw material, man. Everything 100% the truth. Okay? So you guys take care of yourself. Be careful out there. Over and out.